How's it going, guys? As you can see, I broke out my GoPro for this video, but whenever I went to go upload it or edit it, it seems like I lost the audio. So I'm going to be doing a voiceover on this video, and I wanted to just go over what my coilovers are. I'm currently running the Raceland Classic coilovers. These are for the 92 to 2001 Subaru Impreza and also the Impreza Wagon. I've had these on the car for just about 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in August. And I've put around 30,000 miles on them. So I just thought it would be a good idea to do an update / review kind of thing. So as you can see in the video here, I just switched over my wheels and tires, and I ended up cleaning out the coilovers just so I could get a good idea of how they're holding up. And as you would expect, they've held up quite nicely. It seems like they've stayed the same ever since I got them. I haven't noticed any major issues when running these. They are a little bit stiffer than what I was expecting them to be. And with these coilovers, they do offer height adjustments. So with the classics, you can go from 1 to 3 inches below the stock height. And for the front end of my car, I have it almost maxed out to that 3-inch mark. I think it's more of 2.5-ish, just because of my fenders. And then in the rear, I have it maybe about an inch or so below the stock ride height, just because with the wheels that I'm running, the offset kind of pushes them out. And when I first put them on there, they've rubbed on the car, on the rear fender arches. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of rust back there, so I've just tried to limit that. So that's why the rear end sits just a little bit higher than the front. And with this, the installation was super easy. I didn't get this in the video, but there's only 3 bolts on top and then 2 bolts on the steering knuckle, and that goes for all 4 sides. The front and passenger side, or the front driver and passenger side, they have a little bit more to them. That's where you can adjust the camber plate and things like that. So there is an option to adjust camber a little bit on the front, but with these classics, you can only adjust the ride height. There's no additional dampening support. So when you get these coilovers, they're strictly, they're going to ride whatever they, however they came from the factory. It's not like the Ultimos, which offer a 2 to 4 inch drop and additional dampening with that suspension. So that's just a few things I've liked about these coilovers. I bought them for $4.99 right around the start of COVID, so March or February of 2020, before everything went to hell and prices. And right now they're about $5.50, so haven't gone up too much, but still there is a price increase there. As far as reliability goes, like I said, I've had no major issues with these. They've held their height, and the locking pins, as you can see, if I could zoom in there a little bit, the locking pins do hold up. They've never come loose or anything like that. I usually try and clean them out every time I switch my wheels over from the summer to winter or winter to summer. And that way it just makes it a whole lot easier to unlock and lock them when needed. Now I will say the only thing that I've had not necessarily go wrong with these, but one complaint is that they are a little bit noisy. My front passenger side seems to clunk quite a bit, and if you see my other videos, I've done a whole suspension rebuild on my car. So the front end, I've got the inner and outer tie rods replaced, the ball joints, the whole 9 yards on the front end. And I don't know what it is. I've taken off the coilovers multiple times. I've tried to adjust them with the preload on there before putting them on the car and on and off the car, and it still seems to make some noise. I've put grease and everything, so I don't know. I've seen a lot of things on these Raceland coilovers that they can be noisy, and that's just one thing I've lived with. But again, if I don't hear that noise now, I'd probably be worried, but Again, they haven't caused me any issues. They're just a little bit noisy. So if anybody was interested in picking up the Raceland coilovers for their Impreza, the GC or GF or whatever you want to do, I would recommend them if you're kind of on a budget. When I first bought this car, I wasn't looking to do anything serious with it. I just wanted some nicer coilovers. They came with eBay coilovers on there, and after switching to Racelands or any other coilover, I probably would never recommend the eBay coilovers. So, like I said, I'd probably buy these again or buy the Ultimos just so I could get that dampening support or the extra dampening. That way, the rides are a little bit softer and things like that as far as, daily driving goes. I have had these off-road occasionally, not to do any type of off-roading, but, just on some back roads, rocky roads. And again, they are stiff, but it's nothing that this car can't handle, so... all in all, I'm really happy with the Raceland coilovers after 30,000 miles. They still feel like they did on day one. So if anybody's up in the air with buying these, I would definitely recommend them. They're cheap and they come with a lifetime warranty. So I'm not saying I'm going to use that, but it's really nice to know that there is a lifetime warranty with these coilovers. So I hope this video helped anyone that's interested in getting these coilovers. Like I said, I would recommend. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. This wasn't really the video I was hoping to do with this, but we'll just see how it goes. So hit me up in the comments, and I'll catch you guys later.